battle wherever tracks find purchase, wherever wheels can run. Hazards are many. Casualties marked. Get them back. Get them back. Get them back into battle. Every vehicle has a vital part to play in modern mechanized war. Every vehicle, large or small, fighting or transport, directly affects the course of an action. Take tanks. Factories work day and night to supply the fighting man with all he needs. Tanks of all types roll from the assembly line to the roads, to the railways, to the ships, across the sea, and up to the field of battle. But battle spells casualties, and casualties unrecovered spell waste. REME stops that waste. Every wreck turned into a runner saves time, material, money, shipping space. And every vehicle returned to battle adds power to our armored punch. But recovery is no mere job of fetch and carry. Reports come in, the vehicle is located on the map. Then a crew set out to find it. Miles of desert, and somewhere one disabled tank. Recovery calls for initiative. No two jobs are ever alike. Recovery calls for quick decision. It calls for steady nerves. The enemy knows the importance of recovering his own vehicles, so he's not going to let you get away with it unhindered. To recover a tank under such conditions calls for courage. It's a man's job, a hard job, a dangerous job. But there's an unwritten law: never leave a vehicle. The Canadian Mounties have a motto: they get their man. Recovery crews get their vehicle. When at last the workshop is reached, not so far behind the lines, no time must be lost. Time is the vital factor. It's the last man, the last vehicle, the last armor that wins the last battle. Responsibility for keeping that last tank in action rests with REME, with you. Training in quiet, peaceful home surroundings, with your work going on casually, calmly, unhindered, will fit you for that responsibility, but never forget that it's training, only training. The actual job will often have to be carried out in the area of battle. The real thing must always be borne in mind. It's the full, practiced, and detailed knowledge of a job that gives confidence to carry it out in face of the worst the enemy can do. As the medical unit places physical casualties in ambulances, carrying them back to hospitals for treatment, so machine casualties are placed on their ambulances, in other words, the tank recovery transporter, and carried back to workshops for repair. The Red Cross is the symbol of men working against odds to save life. The REME flag is the sign of men working against odds to save vehicles. Recovery calls for many qualities: mechanical knowledge, physical fitness, determination, initiative, perseverance, and, above all, guts.
Quite a catalogue, eh? But you'll find them under the REME flag.